For the longest time, we have known that Emirates Airlines is one of Transgaurd Group's shareholders. But does this mean they have won contracts by default? I'm Nikhil Pereira and you're watching FM Live. Let's find out. If you live in the United Arab Emirates or have visited the UAE, chances are you would have bumped into a Transguard employee, probably at the Dubai airport itself. But for those of you who don't know about them, Transguard is a manned security service provider and one of the largest employers in the regional FM sector, having close to 70,000 employees on its books. I caught up with Transgaurd Group Managing Director Greg Ward, who is on the cover of our June edition of Facilities Management Middle East. One of the matters we spoke about was Transguard's impressive double-digit growth in profits, which has surpassed growth in revenue for a few years running. Here's what Ward had to say.
We've grown at a phenomenal rate. To be honest with you, the last 3 years, one of the big things we've done, so we're growing, we've got lots of different service streams all coming online, which is also helping the revenue, but the big thing is around the profit. And what's really helping the profit is the amount of efficiencies that we're making as a company. And what we're doing, we're looking at every single dirham, anything that's non-value added, we're ripping out of the business. Just to become more profit and more profit focused. And if you look at our results this year, you'll see that our profit is growing faster than our revenue, and it will do next year as well. And there's not many companies in the UAE or maybe in the world can actually say that. The people have been the driver, so we've got a superb team at Transguard, all the way through the ranks. We're one team, and that's how we focus. We put a lot of money into developing our teams.
Now here's what you've probably clicked on the video to know. Has Transgaurd Group's growth been down to the good graces of its shareholder Emirates Airlines? Let's find out.
Obviously it's lovely having a shareholder as Emirates, which is obviously a great company and it's iconic here. But Emirates Donata are probably about 10% of what Transguard does. So it's a complete myth around it's all about Emirates. We have to bid for any Emirates work just the same as anybody else. We've not got anything solo. We've just won chauffeur drive, but that was up against 6 or 7 other competitors there. So we have to bid, and believe me, we have to bid harder than probably anybody else to win Emirates work.
Transguard has the lion's share of the security and cash management subsector in the UAE, and Greg says that an IPO is not completely off the limits.
If we do it, we'll do it in a couple of the business units. We would split when we get them to the right size, if we do it. We have a very different shareholder because we have Al Hal Holdings as well and Emirates. So they're two very different shareholders as well. And they do that a lot. They're out there looking at their investments a lot. But at the moment, if we do it, we would do it. We'd break one of the business units off and do it like that if we were going to do it. We are always looking at international growth, but we were only going to the market somewhere where we can bring the rest of Transguard.
Don't forget to smash the like button or share your thoughts with us in the comment section below. We publish a new video on the regional FM sector every Tuesday, so do subscribe to Construction Week to stay up to date. Until next week, stay tuned.